I think that setting up a new institution, perhaps the policymakers or the government itself wasn't ready, didn't understand the magnitude and magnum and what. And, you know, I am a very ambitious person, and where I sit, I know the possibilities. So also trying to create that bridge between the perception and the reality and what is possible to say that, oh, this is where you are. Maybe it isn't contributing a lot to GDP or what, but if you put in this kind of investment, this is your potential return on investment. But you need someone who actually believes in that outcome totally, that can say, okay, if the UNESCO report says that we are employing 5 million people and bringing 5 billion, and potentially we can do like 100 billion or 20 billion or employ over 20 million. What is the roadmap? How is this possible? How committed can we be? How can we move it from A to Z? I think there were gaps, and then also understanding of the people in the sector and having everyone buy into the dream and vision, and doing all of that without resources and without, you know, it was a really roller coaster ride.
But I know there's budget allocations and there's the actual disbursement. Were there budgetary allocations to begin with? Again,
when you're starting a new institution, you are not even captured in the you know, and the ministry you're on, they themselves, they are like, okay, so I have a child somewhere where you and then you are convincing your minister who has how many agencies under them, and then parliament that haven't heard your name before, and stakeholders that they themselves are a little, you know, uncertain what we want. It isn't a walk in the park.
Do you regret it?
No.
Sure.
It was the most fulfilling time. First of all, and I always say this, I always said that, I will say it again, the team that I put together gave me hope in humanity. You know, because you had all these young people, and some not very young, who bought into the vision and sacrificed, and will sit in the office and contribute to buy electricity, or use their own money to go on, you know, and do events and all of that. And many of them have still not been paid, you know, never were paid, including myself, using our homes for offices and, you know, our own cars and no refunds and having meetings with no money at the end. It wasn't easy, so
what would spare you to go such lengths?
We believed in a dream. We really had a mantra. We believed in the dream. We thought we could change things, and I think to some extent we did. Whether it stands and holds and grows is another thing, but the most important thing is it was established, and for it to be established without those sacrifices, the National Film Authority as we have it now wouldn't be there. So I think